Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm Kevin. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. Hey, check out the knife of the day. I posted one today. Go check it out. We're still going through my collection one knife at a time, one day at a time. And I figure it's going to take a year and 6 months or so to go through all the knives. So go check it out. Show it some love. Let's talk about it. It is Saturday, April 6th, 2017. Saturday, April 6th, 2017. Man, the clouds have not cleared out at all on the east coast of the U.S. today. But you know what? It's Saturday. that's good enough for me. All right. No work, just play, so it's good enough for me. So let's talk about what I have in my pocket. It's a tag day. Saturday is a tag day. I love my tag. Um, Nice tag, chronograph. Have had it for 30 years. And of course, I love the weekend because I can really take my time and smoke just a real big cigar. And I love a Boulevard. This is a wonderful Boulevard. I'm just going to take my time with this, if you don't mind. And I'm going to drink some blue scotch, if you don't mind. And I'm going to turn off all stuff, all social media. The only social stuff going on will be in my head. Yeah, it can get scary up there sometimes, but you know what? Got to deal with that. My wallet is a real thin Coach wallet. Man, I really went crazy for Coach when I was consulting. I mean, my goodness, I don't even know if Coach sells all the stuff, but I have so much leather Coach stuff in my apartment. It's unbelievable. Most of it's still not used because I just had backups on backups. But I'll tell you, I have a couple of these thin leather wallets, and they're just wonderful. They really are. Have lasted forever. Um, and then I have my Word notepads. Everything's rolling. I have my Word notepads that I got from I don't know, Amazon. I don't even know who does them. I just go to Amazon and order them. They're real nice. They're like what we're all used to. They're like the real popular tablets. It's waterproof and great paper. The great thing about it though is it has wonderful colors. So I have just a lot of varieties of color, so I don't get bored. I get bored quickly, actually. That's why I change up my carry every single day. The coin for the day is the good old U.S. American Silver Eagle. It's the Proof Eagle from 2016. I thought I'd just carry the good old U.S. Silver Eagle for my good luck silver coin in my pocket. I'll tell you, I was thinking about doing an all slip joint carry. You think I'm kidding? Well, obviously I decided against it, but I was thinking about it, and I'll show you the knife that got away. it was It's kind of funny. I like slip joints. I really like the medium carry knife. I really like that knife, and I thought I'd do all slip joints. But I didn't. um, yeah, it's another Roadie. I really like my Roadies. I like these little pen knives. I really do. They're just handy, just big enough. Yes, it's a slip joint. FRN scales. It comes in 5 different colors: blue, red, orange, black, and gray. Just really nice. FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon, super plastic. Has a lanyard hole if you want to use it. Of course, that's what I use to put it on my silver ring for my keychain knife. Jimping right there. The choil, and the reason you have the choil is because it's a slip joint. Slip joint means it's a non-locking knife. And so what Spyderco does is they have a forward choil, and all of a sudden your finger turns into the lock to stop it from going down. Like most modern slip joints too, it has the half stop. At 90 degrees you can feel the tension, and then you can push through it, and you will push through it, but it's like, hey, you feel that stop? Move your fingers before I chop them off. Two-hand opener. Instead of the nail nick, they have these two things to pinch. So you just heard why this is legal in the UK and a lot of other foreign countries, foreign to US, international countries. First, they don't like locking knives, so this doesn't lock. Second, they don't like one-hand openers. This takes two. And it's under 3 inches. In fact, the blade is 2.1 inches. Of course, it has a choil, so that edge is 1.7 inches. 5.1 inches, that's it when it's open. And only 1 ounce. 1 ounce. It actually weighs less than that 1 ounce coin because it has the plastic holder around it that adds weight to it. Just really a nice thing. You know, if you want your wife, or you want a little pen knife, or, you know, anyone, your mother, your grandparents, whatever, just drop it, no clip, drop it in your pocket, drop it into a purse. Just a nice utility knife. It really is. Don't get scared of slip joints. And I'll tell you, this is one of the best slip joints I've seen in a while. I really love slip joints. I really do. I have a lot of case knives. You don't see me carry them that often, but man, I love this. This is one of my newer purchases. I just purchased it this year. It's the Spyderco UK pen knife. Now, I have the usual UK pen knife, but what makes this different, you see that dark blue FRN scale? Well, yes, it's an FRN scale, and it's light, fiberglass reinforced nylon, but it should also tell you that this is part of the, let's see if we can show you. Nope, I can't. This is part of the S110V team. You know, Spyderco last year released a lot of production knives with S110V steel. Yeah, Crucible's S110V steel. Just super steel in production knives. So it's not sprint run knives. It's not limited edition knives or anything of that sort. And now they have their first slip joint. And so now folks in the UK and elsewhere can take advantage of that S110V steel. It's just a nice knife. I'll tell you, the spring is very strong. Of course, just like I told you, this has a 50-50 choil up front. Again, the choil has your finger to help. It's super light because of FRN scale. It has that wonderful deep carry clip, which is just perfect. Left, right, tip up only. Just perfect. Everything is so lightweight. 1.7 ounces. It's only 1.7 ounces. It is just a wonderful knife. It is one of my favorites, I'll tell you. This is one of those knives. It's not fancy smancy, but great steel, very light, the perfect clip. Man, just to grab and go. Just a nice, simple knife. That is the Spyderco UK pen knife. S110V steel. Yeah. It's just under 3 inches, 2.95 inches. The blade, because of the choil, 2.6 inches of edge. You open it up, it's only 6.9 inches and 1.7 ounces. Man, I love this knife. This is what started my thinking I would do a full slip joint carry. Now, obviously, this is a paramilitary too. That's what I carry. That's what I'm going to carry. That's my big carry. But this is what I was thinking about. This is the knife that got away. I know I'm out of order, but I keep talking about my slip joint carry. This is a wonderful knife. This is the Spyderco Pits, P-I-T-S. P-I-T-S stands for pie in the sky, because the British knife maker that Spyderco collaborated with said it, put in his design and said, I know, it's pie in the sky if it ever happens. And it happened. They love the knife. The original is full tie, and this is full tie too. The original came out, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. This came out a year later. It is the same thing, but it's blue. It's anodized blue. I always get that wrong. I'm sorry. Anodized blue. And it's just perfect. It by Spyderco, by the way. This isn't a pimped out knife. And the great thing about the Pits is again a slip joint knife, but every time you see me close it, I'm bringing in another hand. I still can't close it with only one hand. Even though, of course you can have pressure. This does not have a forward choil. But when you look at the knife, a lot of people think it's a flipper, a little flipper tab there. It's very small, but in fact it isn't. What that is the guard. So that if it does come down, it doesn't have a forward choil, but it does have a guard. So again, this finger will stop it from cutting your fingers. But it's so strong, and that's because of this. It reminds me of a lock. I mean, if I were to just hand this to you and not tell you it was a slip joint, you wouldn't think it was a slip joint. I mean, my goodness. D10's great. You hear it? It's like it locked in there. Well, it didn't. This is just a very strong spring. So again, if you can't have a locking knife, no one says you can't have a super strong device that doesn't lock it, but makes it very difficult to close. And you have this guard right here. Just a nice knife. They did not spare any expense on the materials. This blade is N690 steel. By the way, the Roadies are all N690 steel. We're talking about a 3-inch blade. Actually, it's a little under 3 inches. Now you measure from here, so it's like a 2.95 inches, just to make sure it is legal. Okay, in a lot of places in the States as well, that has that 3-inch problem with blades. It's a non-locking knife, which makes it good overseas. Just a real nice knife. I love it. The handle is full tie. Everything is tie. It feels light. Now, the only reason I didn't go with this, because I'm not going to do a lot of cutting this weekend. It's light. I needed something light. Is that my ParaMilitary 2 that I haven't taken out in a while, because it's one of my newer ones, is only 1/10 of an ounce heavier than this. And the reason is this is all titanium. Even though it has all of those holes, it's not bad. It's 3.3 ounces, which is pretty darn good, actually. The ParaMilitary is a little bit heavier than that. I'm wrong. It's a, where this is 3 1/4 ounces. The ParaMilitary is 3 3/4 ounces, but still not that much. It's a better knife, but this is a really nice knife. So that was going to be my all carry. Plus the blade is not that much bigger than my medium blade. I know. It's Saturday. I'm rambling a little. And yes, I went out of order. But that's what I was thinking about carrying. And then I went, come on, Kevin, go get a blue ParaMilitary. And so I got this blue ParaMilitary 2, which is just wonderful. This blue ParaMilitary 2 is a Pinto Box Shop exclusive. Pinto Box Shop exclusive. Everything is what you expect from a ParaMilitary 2, of course, except for that blade steel. New blade steel, M390 steel. Now, I know we have a lot of steel experts watching these, so please comment and let me know about 390. I bought it M390 steel. I bought it last year because remember, I promised to buy every Spyderco knife in their 40th anniversary, and I did that. I have a video of all those folding knives that I purchased, and then I purchased a couple more after that video. So I got them all, and there were a bunch of variations on the ParaMilitary 2 last year. I'm expecting, I started 2016 with one ParaMilitary 2, and that's the Digi Camo, and I ended up with 6 of them at the end of that year. But I love these. This is the newest of the bunch. M390 Pinto Box exclusive. 3.4-inch blade. Has that forward 50-50 choil, so, it's about a 3-inch cutting edge. Like I said, 3 3/4 inch, 3 3/4 ounces. Just a really nice knife. You guys know. And of course, with that, wonderful. Talking about no locks there to Spyderco's creation, one of the best locks around. The compression lock on the ParaMilitary 2. It's so strong. So yes, I had dreams of an all slip joint carry. I could have just heard all of your comments. But as you can see, the UKPK and the pits is pretty much the same size. That would have just been crazy. So I went with my ParaMilitary 2, and I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you're having a great time. I really do. You have a perfect day. We'll have more knives for you to carry tomorrow. Plus, we'll have the knife of the day. I hope you guys are checking that out. I know it's all Spyderco's right now. But we're going to go through my entire collection, all 4 of the Pelican cases. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Hey, thank you for allowing me to talk to you each and every day. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate that. If you haven't, do that. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. You guys, take care. Bye.